Guys, one of the biggest problems that men face today is actually getting overinvested in a woman to a point where the excitement that they have for the woman actually blinds them from seeing her for who she truly is. And I get it. For a lot of you guys, she seems that she's perfect at first and all this other stuff. And you desperately want things to actually work themselves out, because this to you is kind of like an investment, and it's easy to actually overlook the warning signs and not see the red flags that can show you that she's not committed to you, or even worse, that she's kind of messing with somebody else. You see, gentlemen, when you're deeply invested in a woman, you often sometimes you're so in, or you're so busy looking at the tree, you're not really looking at the forest and not really seeing what's around you and things like that, man. And this is something that could be really critical to a lot of guys out there. So what we got to do is we got to show you guys how to step back and view things as a man, one thought, one mind, one way, and actually learn how to respond the way that also protects who you are as a man and also your well-being, because a lot of guys don't understand that there are common things that women tell people, unfortunately, to show that they have another man in their life. And the thing is that we've got to see how the average guy replies versus the villain to show you these things. So I hope this can help you guys out so you can have a better understanding of women. One of the first things a woman is going to say is the first BS is that, I'm really busy right now. Gentlemen, let me tell you about women. Women are not busy. That is bull. When a woman is actually into you, she's going to show you she's into you by how she reaches out and talks to you. When a woman consistently, gentlemen, claims that she's too busy and things like that, is that it seems like she's finding time for everything else. Her friends, she finds time for social media. She has time to post all of her activities. And what she's saying indirectly, she's saying that you're not even a priority in my life. And she's not really interested in you and things like that. And what happens, gentlemen, and I don't want y'all to get mad or frustrated at this, but no matter how a woman talks, remember, guys, rule of the game is talking about it is one thing, action is something else. But see, the problem is for a lot of guys out there, they typically rationalize this kind of behavior. The average guy, what they're going to do is say, you know what, she's busy. It's cool. You know what? She's in touch with me. That's cool. And that means we can start something else off. Hopefully her schedule will free up and everything would turn back to normal. But gentlemen, the problem is by tolerating this type of behavior, you're saying something to her that, you know what, I'm a pushover, you can walk all over me. But how I will handle that situation, see, as one thought, one mind, one way, I'm going to immediately recognize that no one is that busy, number one, okay? And someone that really wants to be with me is going to show me they want to be with me. And if she's not showing me that she's trying to mess with me, I'm going to back off, because what's happening is her energy is showing me that she's a waste of my time. Because if she truly is down for me and she's truly feeling me, she is going to show me how much she wants to get with me. So guys, always remember, you just have to charge that to the game. Now, women are going to sometimes use this lie right here. The lie right here is, I'm not really a texter. Man, that's got to be the biggest bunch of bull, whatever, after you've seen. Listen, let me tell you about women. Women are always on their phone. Their phone is like another hand, okay? And sometimes when a woman is distant and she's cold and she takes forever to respond, it's not the fact that she's not busy, it's the fact that she's entertaining somebody else. Women are not that busy, guys. And if she's actually into you, she again is going to make you a huge priority. But what she's saying to you, unfortunately, is that there is a lost interest in you, and the communication that we have is not enough for me to be interested in you while I'm entertaining someone else. And where a lot of nice guys go wrong in all of this is that a lot of average guys are going to tolerate this as the new standard. You know, her excuses, her poor communication, you know, saying things like that is crazy. Y'all will start to believe, yeah, you're right. She's just not into texting. I guess I'll give her space, even though, guess what? You feel real uneasy about it. And what happens is that you feel that you then have to be overly accommodating to that woman. That means double texting her, doing everything you can to get her attention through any means, hoping that one day she will return back to who she was before. But as a man, one thought, one mind, one way, we are going to see this behavior shift as disrespect. Instead of tolerating it, instead of begging for her attention, I am going to cut her off immediately. I'm done. I'm grabbing my stick, I'm grabbing my my bandana, and I'm getting on the next town and I'm charging her to the game. You want to know why? Because she's already telling me that I'm supposed to accept low and crumbs. Do I look like a crumb snatcher? You're not a crumb snatcher. So we've got to stop moving and thinking like crumb snatchers. If she actually had any kind of value, or if she cared about me, she would show me that she cares. But through her actions, she's just demonstrating that, you know what, she's entertaining too many other guys. So I'm not going to waste my time with that. The next one. Sometimes they're going to lie to you and tell you this BS lie that, you know what, I need space and time to figure things out. Man, this lie right here, knowing she's smashing and messing with other guys, this is not confusion. This is just an excuse to give her time to spend time with other guys. It's a code from her trying to get freedom, or putting you at bay where you can give her a little wiggle room to do all the stuff she wants to do. Because remember, they have guys to take them out to dinner. They have guys to pay their bills. They've got guys to take them shopping. And because we're not going to do that, that's fine. But where most of you guys go wrong when it comes to women and everything, is that you become understanding to a fault. You say, hey, baby, take all the time you need. I'll be right here when you figure things out. And what you're saying is that, you know what? I'm going to be emotionally available for you. And when you're ready, we can go Tampax shopping and we can bond as women. But we're not doing that. One thought, one mind, one way is going to say this. Listen, let me tell you something. If I tell you I want to see you and you do not have a real excuse, I'm gone. I'm not wasting my time. That's why women have to earn us, gentlemen. We don't sit around here and beg her for her time. Listen, gentlemen, look, you have to understand, regardless if you're the guy or not, at the end of the day, either she is going to show me she's a part of the team, or I'm going to dismiss her, and I'm not playing around. And this one, guys, y'all got to be careful about this one. When they sit around and lie to you and tell you that their phone died and I didn't get your message. No, the message that she got was the other guy was splitting her butt cheeks, or she was giving him dome, and she just didn't have time to get in touch with you guys. And this is just what it is. I'm not being mean or cruel. I'm just being honest with you guys out here. See, we're in a time, gentlemen, where these women are actually locked in and glued to all their devices. And this lie is a simple, brilliant lie, but here's the thing. Women are always checking their phone for messages. They're always on their phone. They don't leave their phone away from them for no longer than a minute, if that. Well, if they're at work, but when they're at home, they've got their phone attached to them like it's their heart and their lungs. And the thing is she's not busy. She's just occupied with another man doing something with him that she should be doing with you. So, gentlemen, when that happens, one thing a lot of you guys are going to do is that you are going to accept this excuse without even thinking about this. I don't want you to question her, but I want you to mull this over and think about it. If she's actually that busy, come on, they're charging their phones up. This is just a simple excuse of her smashing another guy. But see, when you're one thought, one mind, one way, and you don't play that game, this is unacceptable behavior. But at this point, I don't get mad. I don't argue. Instead, I just step back. You told me everything. You told me everything I need to know. I don't need to worry about you altogether. Listen, and if she reaches out to me, you still don't get my time. You fall down, you fall back. Because I know that if you're actually messing with me, you're going to move different. Women that really mess with you, they're going to tell you their time, their schedule. They're going to take selfies because they're worried that, you know what, if I don't show him what I'm actually doing, I'm actually going to lose this guy. And I'm not going to lose that guy for any means or any purposes I'm not going to lose him by any means necessary. Excuse me, not what's so necessary, any means necessary. Last one, I'm just not ready for anything serious right now. My God, this has got to be the worst one. Because guys, this means that not only is she not ready for anything serious with you, this is a line to keep her options open with other guys. So it's kind of like she doesn't want to end things with anybody. She wants to keep the door open, meaning the guy that she was sleeping with or the guys that she was smashing, which is her right to do, is that she wants to keep those things open. Now, how does a nice person that has a good heart handle these things? The way you handle these things, unfortunately, is these guys hope that one day that she is actually going to find it in her heart to be ready for me. And what these guys unfortunately do, they begin to rationalize the situation. They start to agree with her saying, you know what, she does need more time. You know what? And these guys unfortunately remain emotionally invested in that woman and waiting like somebody by the telephone, hoping that one day the sun, the moon, and stars are gonna line up and she's gonna make the change. No. As a one of one, I automatically understand the truth behind that actual statement that she has. Instead of accepting what she has to say, my standards are clear. I get it. But you know what? If you are not aligned with my world, my things that I want to do, I'm going to cut her off quickly because my values are more important. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to look for someone who is ready to show me that she is worth my time and my attention, gentlemen. So what we got to do, and we got to look at these things, gentlemen, at the end of the day, we've got to just take time, guys, and we've got to recognize that these signs are very crucial, especially when you're getting in a relationship. These are things that as a man that as you move, you're going to move in a powerful way. As the regular guy who tolerates all the BS, you're not going to tolerate that. There's no disrespect. There is no excuses. There is no lowering my standards. And guess what? I'm going to stand on who I am. I'm going to stand firm. I'm going to stand tall. And I'm going to demand the respect, or I'm going to walk away immediately. And when you guys can adopt this type of mindset, what's going to happen is it is going to ensure that you are going to maintain and separate the women who are actually still messing messing with another guy, sleeping with another guy, having all these side guys that they're smashing and messing with. Guys, please understand, women have a right to be and mess with who they want to mess with. But if you're looking for something serious and you're getting these kind of signs from the woman, guys, it's telling you it's time to go ahead and throw her on the side and either make her be a side piece or you go ahead and charge her to the game, guys. Remember, at the end of the day, guys, women are going to expose themselves by the things that they say and their behaviors. If she's actually down for you, she's going to show you that she's down for you. But a lot of women know that a lot of guys will accept these things because they want the sex so bad or the woman so bad, they will allow her to run through the whole house and muddy up the whole house and do what she wants to do. We're not doing that as men, guys. So just remember that the next time you think about having a relationship, please look out for these warning signs. It's imperative that you do.